fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Saturday the 8th of February 2025. I hope you are keeping well, enjoying your weekend this weekend, whatever you're doing, whatever you're up to, shopping or just lazing at home or out for a drink with friends, whatever. I hope it's enjoyable for you. What's going on? There's this tricky, thorny problem that's kind of, I don't know, it's a conundrum without an answer maybe, whether to allow IT companies to have end-to-end encryption that can't be broken, or certainly not easily broken anyway, possibly broken at all. The reason I mention this is because the UK government has asked Apple to build in a backdoor to its end-to-end encryption. So that, of course, if the need arose, they will be able to check and see things that will be relevant to them, what they say, them, for example, terrorist acts, etc. And of course, there is the understanding from society in general that we want to stop, acts of violence and stuff like that. We want to see we sometimes need to trace evidence back. So there's that. On the other hand, there is the fact that, people don't want their private data, medical data, and any other, just their general conversations maybe, snooped on by governments, especially reporters and people like that who sometimes have secret information, confidential information, and their sources may be identified, whistleblowers and things like that. So Apple is saying, no way, Jose, at the moment. The UK government is demanding Apple build in a backdoor. It's a bit of a stalemate. I can't see that the government will kind of ban Apple or anything like that. I don't think they'll go that far. And I don't think Apple is going to agree. So I think it's just going to be not a Mexican standoff, and a UK standoff for a while. Shall we get on with our game of Sudoku? What game do I have for you? The New York Times hard level puzzle, regular on this channel. I'm going to get started with threes blocking in this kind of direction like that, giving me a 3 up there in that square. We've also got threes blocking down here and down there and across there. So that will give me a 3 there, 3 across here, across there, down there. Can't be that many more to get, can there? Okay, 3 across here, across there, and a 3 up there. No more to get. Thank you, 3. We've got 4 blocking up here and 4 across there, so we can say that must be a 4. Nine blocking across here and 9 up there. There's a 9. Nine blocking down here and 9 across here, so 9 in one of these 2 squares blocking across. 9 down, 9 up. So we're looking for 2 and 5 in those remaining squares there. We've got 1 and 7 blocking across here. That puts 1 and 7 into those squares. And so, we don't know. But these are not 1 or 7. They must be 2, 5. So over here we don't have 2 or 5. We have 6, 8, 9. 6 and 9 together, that's going to be the 8 then. 8 blocking down here and 8 across there puts 8 into one of those squares, blocking up. There's an 8. 4 blocking this square and this square and this square here. So in that column there's a 4. Six blocking this square and this square. There's a 6. 9 blocking this square, so down there's a 9. This has to be 2, I think. 2 blocking across there. There's our 2. This will be 5. I can get this, can't I? It's 9, isn't it? 9 across there, 9 across there. There's a 9. 1, 7, 5, 7, 5. 4 blocking across here puts 4 into one of these 2 squares, blocking back in this direction. 4 up here and 4 across there. Five across this way and this way. 5 blocking up here. This is a 5 and this is the 2, wasn't it? 5 and 2, wasn't it? Yes, 2. Five blocking this square and this square and this square. That one I mean. So that's going to be a 5 there. 5 blocking up there. There's 5. Left with 1, 7 in those squares. Oh, hang on a second. 1 there. 7 there. Okay. Up, down and across. I know this is 1 and 7, so maybe I should look at these squares. What are we looking for? 2, 4, 6, 8. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8. No, maybe not. I think the pencil marks are going to solve this game for me. I've spent quite a lot of time looking at it and not getting very far, by which I mean nowhere. But I suspect that once the pencil marks are in, everything will become crystal clear. All right, let's do it. Okay, so we've got 1 and 7 in those squares there. We're going to have 1s down here. We're going to have 7s in those squares there. Pair of 1s over there. Fours are there and there. Eight. Okay, 5, 6, 8, 5, 6, 8 there, 5, 6, 8 there. So there is a triple there of 5, 6, and 8. So these squares here do not contain 5, 6, or 8. They must be 1, 2, and 7. So we got the 1s blocking down here. That means 1s are in those squares. This can't be a 1. That has to be a 1 in that square there. That gives a pair of 1s there. So 1 blocking here. This is our 1, and this is our 7 up there. And this can't be a 1 any longer, so that is in fact our 1, and we're left with 2, 7 in these squares. Any help on 2 or 7 from here? No. Okay, 2, 7. Alright, so that was the trick there, the 5, 6, and 8, 3 numbers in 3 squares there, which I didn't see. That across and down. This can't be a 1 now. This has to be a digit 1 in that square. Let's get around again. This is the only 6 in this row, actually. Let's put the 6 there. Get rid of the candidate 6 there, and let's finish this row with 2, I think. And so the missing number here is going to be 9, isn't it? 2 blocking down here puts 2 into one of those squares there. Eight blocking down here, so that's a pair of 8s there. And a pair of 9s in those squares there. Alright, so I think all of the pair stuff is in. Let's see around this bottom here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 I don't know yet, so 7 is in those squares there. 8 and 9 done, so that has to be a 5. So that's going to be our 5 in that block. Leaving an 8 there and a 6 there. 8 in that square. We can delete that candidate. And 8 in this square. We can delete that candidate there. 2, 4, so that's 2, 4. No, don't know. Got to get rid of that 5. And the numbers left here are 2 and 4. One more number for this column. That's a 2, I believe. Oh, it's not a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I should say. Sorry about that. So that's not a 6 over there. 6 is in this square here. So that's 2, 4. Can't be 4. 4 blocking across here. We know that's 1 and 7. That has to be a 4. That has to be a 2. That has to be a 2 there. Back here for a 7. There's 2. 7 in that square there. 9. And 4 in this square. And 2 in that square. 9 here or 1 there. 7, 1. 1 there, 7 there. Okay, almost done. 7 in this square here. 4 goes there. 2 blocks up here. That will be our 2. 7 finishes the game. So there we are. Not very tricky really once you spot that triple. That's it. I'll see you around. Take care. Bye bye.